at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ashland High School for tonight's matchup. Boys varsity basketball. We have the Ashland Clockers taking on the Dedham Marauders. Ashland coming in at 3-5, Dedham 2-6. I'm Rob Silver, joined by my partner tonight, Chase Abrams. Chase, welcome. Any thoughts on the game tonight?
Hey, first off, it's great to be here. I'm in luck. I get to announce this game tonight, and then I'm right back here tomorrow night. I'll be calling that game. It's going to be Ashland hosting Dover Sherborne. And joining me is going to be Andrew Clay with his first ever basketball game.
Yeah, and that's the men's game.
That is the boys varsity team, yeah.
Yeah, so the boys varsity team kind of seem to have found their footing. They're 2-1 in their last 3 games, looking to get back-to-back wins for their first time all season. This game Thursday night because it postponed from Tuesday's weather. So we'll see what happens. We got Arian Feenstra tipping off against Dante Gutierrez. So should be a good matchup. Line has Ashland favored by 3.5.
It's a good line, Rob.
Yeah, and deep over under on the total 111.5. Both teams seem to give up a few points defensively. So we'll see what happens.
Feenstra looking for somewhere to go behind the arc. Rudisell on the wing now. Into the lane for a second. Might have picked up his pivot foot. No call. Robinson into the lane. Layup attempt will fall. Tyler Robinson in the scoring column puts Ashland in the lead with 7:30 to go.
Yeah, nice quick burst to get past the Dedham defender.
Yeah, a lot of speed on the soccer field we've seen from him, showing it on the basketball court here as well. First possession, first basket for the Ashland Clockers.
Both him and Carlos Espino together on the soccer field and holding down the backcourt here. Yeah. Nice dump inside to Fitzgerald. Couldn't finish it, though.
Yeah, Fitzgerald turned around. I think he had a little too much room there.
Yeah, I think he was surprised he got there so easily. Yeah, you're right.
Ashland loves that zone defense. Fitzgerald just slipped behind it that time. Clockers lucky to get away with that one. Rudisell another paint pump fake. Shot, no good. Rebound by Darnell, and he immediately pushes in transition. Fitzgerald, another layup attempt. This one goes plus the foul. Feenstra can't believe it.
Yeah, Feenstra has a knack of getting himself into foul trouble, so he's got to be careful. He plays aggressive, and sometimes he'll pick up a couple of those cheap little fouls. That one's unfortunate.
Definitely a physical player. Fitzgerald, full redemption, completes the three-point play, and Dedham's right back in the lead. Espino bringing the ball up for the Clockers.
So right away, one thing noticed, Dedham not playing aggressive on defense like Ashland has been accustomed to facing. So
Rudisell attempts an outlet pass to Feenstra. Just out of the reach of Feenstra's outstretched arms, the Marauders will take over.
Little bit of pressure by Ashland. Ooh.
Quick release on the three, misses everything. They're going to say that's off Fitzgerald, and it will be Ashland ball. Jaden Tomorrow airballing his first three-point attempt of the night.
Espino all the way to the hoop.
Showed his own burst of speed there, but the defender tracked him down. Milligan on the wing now. Cross court to Darnell.
Ashland extending their defense a little bit.
Still staying that zone defense. We know it can be susceptible to three-point shooting. We'll see what the Marauders do. Trying to find Tomorrow on the backdoor cut. O'Brien reads it beautifully. Espino up to Robinson. Mid-range, thought about it. Drives baseline and denied by the rim.
Yeah, nice play by
Robinson.
Robinson to get to the baseline, but everything but, finish it.
It was an awkward floater attempt for Gutierrez. Got his own rebound, tried to kick it out, and it's going to be out of bounds off Tomorrow. Clockers will take back over. About 5.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Robinson for three. Good look at it. Nice shot setup.
Yeah, quick release, just back rimmed and out. Darnell, three-point attempt of his own, will also rim out. Espino the rebound. Finds Robinson again. Offense seems to be running well through him. Espino driving baseline, off glass and good.
He did what Robinson tried to do from there the last time, but he was able to finish.
Yeah, very similar play. So Clockers scored on their first possession. Went a little bit of time without a bucket, but Espino gets them back in the lead.
There's Fitzgerald to, who's that?
That was Gutierrez with the quick response.
35,
It was about a 1-foot attempt from Gutierrez, and he did not miss. Rudisil deep three-point attempt, off glass and good. So Robbie Rudisil banks in a three to give the Clockers the advantage once more.
Not sure that's the way it was designed, but we'll take it.
Hey, definitely not
We'll
going to
take
complain.
it. It's definitely going to help his confidence.
Darnell, other wing triple, and that is good. Dedham thriving on, on comeback buckets. Beautiful pass from Espino to find a cutting Arjen Feenstra, who lays it off glass, and good. So both teams, bit of a dry spell, and now trading blows.
Yeah. Quick offensive burst by both teams. Dedham's got numbers. Fitzgerald shows the ball and goes to the hoop.
A little
Couldn't
Euro
finish
step,
again.
yeah. Everything but the bucket there from Fitzgerald.
Feenstra pushing it up. Don't let him get set on defense. Rudisil through. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah, a little up and under move off glass. Too strong, so it rimmed out.
I think it was his right hand. As we know, he does favor the left hand. So.
Darnell looks for something to do. Not a lot of movement from this Marauders offense so far.
Not at all.
Darnell still gets open and drains a triple. Walker's willing to give him some space if he's a couple feet behind the arc, and Darnell makes him pay there.
Yeah, they may have to address that.
Robinson thought about the three. Rudisil, another up and under move. This time it falls, and we're knotted at 11. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter now.
Oh, Rudisil able to get a hand in there. You got to get it over half court. Heads up play. You know me and the timeout.
So you're a big fan.
By the coach. Knew that the 10-second violation was in play. So good job. So want to thank our sponsor tonight, Townhouse Pizza.
Yeah, I noticed no grape soda at the table tonight, Rob. What's going on?
So the grape soda is only if somebody proactively goes in and picks the stuff out of the cooler. But
so not tonight. You okay with the water?
Yeah, I haven't had grape soda all season at the basketball games. Am I disappointed a little bit? But
yeah, it's okay. It's a refreshing change.
Yeah, we had an office lunch today for some meeting, and ended up there was some cans of Coke. So I had my soda for the day. I got a cutback. So
I got you.
I think when we come back from the timeout, it looked like Coach Norman had a few subs ready to come in.
Yeah, what are you looking for Ashland to do with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter? Any early adjustments that you'd like them to make?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they got to pick up Darnell at this point and put a little pressure on him. So
he's definitely proved that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 for 2 there. But Ashland, and what we've seen through the year as into the game comes Jaden Borges, Josh Syatt, and Hugo Rossi. They're pretty deep with their bench. The bench.
The Clockers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see a ton of players getting game action the last game I got to call. I saw Josh Syatt, Braden Pelletier, and maybe a couple others towards the end of the game, Jaden Borges, but didn't see Rossi, and in that game they didn't have Evan Noel back.
And they throw away that one. Darnell to number 33, Davis out of bounds. Okay, so
you're talking about this deep bench, like as Borges hoists a three and
that's what I
drains
was
it immediately.
Say. I remember Borges hit a 3 last time he played.
Smooth-looking jumper.
Charleston. Yeah, they can all shoot. So
yeah. Some other bench standouts. I know Sandeep Reddy was getting some big minutes in that Holliston game that you called with my dad.
Yeah, he played, was able to neutralize their big guy.
Call that a jump ball. Allison Cardoso got tied up with a Clocker defender.
clean game with 2:10 to go in the quarter. Only one foul that just on that Arian Feenstra, a little ticky-tack foul. So, oh, well, okay. Didn't go back court. Darnell looking for a shot. Syatt right up on him. Underneath to
It's Allison Cardoso.
Justin Allison Cardoso.
Yes.
There's a couple of them.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yep.
Justin as opposed to Julian.
And Devin O'Brien for 3
quick
nails
release.
it.
We're talking about the shooting, and Ashland on full display right now.
Snowing threes.
Well, it's snowing out. Well, it's actually not currently snowing outside, but
Oh,
that was Julian Allen Cardoso. First time calling his name.
Darnell wants to shoot so bad. They're doing a good job picking him up right away.
Justin trying to drive baseline. Looks like there's going to be a foul on one of the clockers. Couldn't tell who, though.
That's Julian Allison Cardoso inbounding.
Yeah.
Back to Julian.
Yep.
I think maybe
Darnell
we'll go
deep three, and it rims out. Huge rebound from Rossi, who immediately gets it to Devin O'Brien. Pushing in transition, trying to hold on to that handle. Finds Carlos Espino, and they will call him for a walk.
Yeah, a little out of control with that.
O'Brien, you know, he's a forward on this team. He's got
That's
some
fine.
strengths. Just got a little ahead of himself there.
That's all. That's all it was on that one.
Julian looking for Fitzgerald. Can't handle the pass, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Clocker ball. Rossi's hyped after that one.
Was that O'Brien getting a hand on it?
O'Brien immediately trying to
Oh.
find Rossi. Football pass too far.
Is he our quarterback next year, or do we have somebody else? Devin O'Brien. I know he
Nolan
took some
Soderberg?
snaps.
I wasn't
Okay,
sure.
took some snaps from the shotgun.
Yeah, showed off the arm there just a little too much.
Yeah.
About a minute to go here in the first quarter. 17-13, Clockers advantage.
O'Brien gets a rest. Feenstra back into the game. Swing it to Darnell.
Open from three, top of the key. No good.
Good
Julian the rebound, throws it in, and Borges takes it over. Trying to get it to a teammate. It's knocked away by Darnell. Syatt back to Borges. Feenstra in the corner. Borges, wing triple. Misses everything. Rossi collects. Feenstra out to Espino. A lot of ball movement on this possession.
I like it.
Espino, the triple. No good. Fighting for the rebound, and Dedham will come away with it. Fitzgerald
Davis.
pushes in transition.
To Fitzgerald. Darnell takes it into the paint. Back to Fitzgerald and in.
Off glass and good for Fitzgerald. Shot clock is off, and Dedham will bring the press.
Clockers leading by 2. 15 seconds to go. And they turn it over to Darnell. Pushes
Run on the
ahead
point.
to Davis.
A beautiful chase down block by Hugo Rossi. Saved points. 7 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Dedham will inbound.
I love his enthusiasm. I mean, it was a
Yeah,
great
he's
play.
bringing the
but
energy.
I love it. So 7 seconds to go. Finn Davis inbounding. He's got Darnell open. Espino trying to pick him up. Little late. Mistake there by the Clockers.
That is the guy to mark. Espino, last second heave. Nowhere close, and as it stands, 18-17. A Dedham advantage on that last Darnell three.
Started off kind of slow, and then it really, really picked up. That's kind of how I expected it to go. That's why I think the odds makers put the 111.5. They noticed the defense is kind of lacking a little bit with both teams, but
Yeah, I mean, it was a 5-0 run, at least by the Marauders there at the end of the quarter. Clockers seemed to have all the momentum. They just kept getting ahead of themselves a little bit. Marauders took advantage. Darnell with that big three to give them the late lead in the first quarter.
yeah, and you can't really even say that's a factor of the defense. It's more a factor of some great shooting on both teams, you know.
Yeah, both teams definitely showing off their long-range abilities.
So we had Robbie Rudisil with 5 points. See if we're up to date. Borges and O'Brien each had a 3.
Yep.
This is 11. Arian Feenstra, Carlos Espino, and Tyler Robinson each with a field goal. 17.
How's that math looking?
Yeah, and we look pretty good here. We got 9 points for Darnell, 5 for Fitzgerald, 2 for Gutierrez, and Justin Allison Cardoso.
Surprised Darnell doesn't have more. I think he's shooting 50% from beyond the arc. I think he's
something like that.
3 for 6.
I
Could
think
be
you
3
might
for
be
7.
right. Yep.
So definitely, Not afraid to shoot the
Entertaining.
rock.
Yeah.
7 attempts in the first quarter. That's a pretty good number.
Yeah. Chance to thank our crew tonight. Who do we got? Mackie Kotub, Nick Cunningham, Alicia Hall, Jeff Hall, and Paul Bowden.
The whole squad tonight. Marauders show zone defense of their own. Robinson, quick trigger, and it's good.
Fourth player to hit a 3 now for the Clockers. Oh, and Rudisil again, just a little late. Got hand instead of ball.
Yeah, it's the second time he's been just a tick behind on the steal. I think they saw it the first time, didn't call it, and they were looking for it this time.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's exactly it. Darnell yet to
Quick
get a
whistle
rest.
by the ref.
Doesn't seem to be bothered by the lack of bench time. Finn Davis thought about it, and that caused the travel. First time, the
pump fake was
backcourt pressure.
effective. Yeah, we saw it at the end of the first quarter. Clockers were able to beat it. Syatt up to Rudisil, and they're over half court. Espino, a 3 of his own. Off the backboard, off the rim, and no good. That's going to be off Darnell's foot. Good pressure from Syatt, and it's going to be Clocker ball. Josh Syatt, another one of those impact plays that are going to go under the radar. He's a guy to look out for.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We were talking about Hugo Rossi bringing the energy, but everybody that comes off the bench, they're just so excited. And the whole team's always played hard. Even last year, you know, when they were 1-19, they were entertaining because they just always going 110%.
Yeah, were you on the call for that one win with me?
I was not.
Okay.
I was not.
That was a fun game to call. Even if the losses were fun to call, imagine how fun the wins were. Syatt looking for somewhere to go. He's got to get it in. Finally gets it to Espino, who's going to reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Robinson just hit a triple, thought about it. Gets it to Rudisil. Immediate pressure from Darnell.
Good ball movement. Rudisil. Oh.
Top of the key, step back. Off glass, this time does not fall. Rebound for Darnell. Milligan pushing in transition. Finds Justin, driving baseline, off glass, and good.
Wow, that was a nice athletic move by Cardoso, Justin Cardoso. One step from almost just inside the three-point line.
Syatt was not able to get that one off before he walked, so it's a travel call against the Clockers, and Dedham will take back over. Score knotted at 20 with 6:30 to go in the first half.
Darnell goes baseline.
Gutierrez back to Milligan. 3, back rim, no good. Justin Cardoso collects.
Yeah, the Cardoso brothers, just sophomores.
A lot of height.
Yeah.
A lot of height on this home Marauders team, really. Speaking of height, Rudisil got way up to deny that one, but Milligan recollected anyway.
Davis.
Mid-range J is good.
Elbow.
Yeah, that free throw line jumper. Don't really see that a ton in high school anymore.
No, they usually go for 3 or they get right to the rim. Speaking of that, Robinson gets swatted away by Cardoso.
Emphatic rejection.
Can't even say J Cardoso because they're both
Justin and
J-U.
Julian, yeah.
Justin and Julian.
Side will check out. Devin O'Brien checking back in. Not a ton of movement from this Clocker offense right now.
Now both teams kind of content with the three-point shooting. Fitzgerald lets that one go. Couple subs. First action tonight for Lucas Whalen, number 10. And back into the game comes Jaden Tamaro, number 5.
Little 3-man game. Gets the Marauders over half court. Darnell to Milligan.
That's all right. They can see it at home. Darnell.
Milligan, 3-point triple. No good. Feenstra the rebound. O'Brien goes up to Rudisil.
Feenstra just so great at grabbing those rebounds.
Tallest player in this starting lineup. Rudisell unable to hang on to that one. Will go out of bounds
taller
off
than
of him.
Rudisell?
I think he is.
I think he jumps higher. So
I've seen him dunk.
have you?
Yep.
I've seen him get to the rim. I haven't seen him actually dunk though.
When's the last time you saw someone dunk in game?
That was Hopkinton last year. They had a
Really?
couple guys. Either the same guy dunked twice or they had two guys.
Jeez. Always Hopkinton. Wheelan gets Feenstra on his feet, drives baseline.
Amaro decides to take it himself. Couldn't finish.
Yep. Tomorrow, nice through move. Just couldn't get the bucket. Everything but the bucket there from Tomorrow.
Feenstra's got at least 3 rebounds, maybe 4.
O'Brien and Espino, 2-man game. Rudisell from 3, and that's good.
Much better when you don't use the glass.
I was going to say, Robbie Rudisell needed no backboard for that triple.
The
Looking for Tomorrow, and it's intercepted by O'Brien. Who said he just plays offense in football? Get him at DB. He's a linebacker as well on that team.
good job to recognize the triple team by Robinson and kick it out. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize, swinging it around.
O'Brien tried to feed it to Robinson, who looked like he had leaked behind that Marauders defense. It's going to go off a Clocker player and stay Dedham ball. Davis checks back in. Milligan checks back out.
Over-under tonight on Rudisell was 19 points. He's at 8 right now.
It's looking like a good line right now.
Carlos Espino, 11.5. Tyler Robinson, 9.5.
Syatt checks in for Robinson. Wheelan, open triple is good.
The 3-point specialist comes in off the bench. Sam Hauser of Dedham. See what Rudisell does now that he's made a nice 3. Definitely step back. Oh, great job. Oh,
Clock is a little
Pattern
too much
there.
passing there somehow. Good steal by O'Brien, but it's going to go off him. Couldn't collect it. Going to go out of bounds.
Yeah,
And
good play.
stay Marauders
nonetheless.
ball.
Gives,
Absolutely.
Ashland a chance to catch up on defense.
Yeah, Clocker's ball movement looking good. Just unable to get past that first line of defense from Dedham.
Finn Davis running the offense. Picked up his dribble. See if they can capitalize. No. Darnell.
Darnell, the hot hand. He drains it. Actually, not the hot hand. It had been a second since
Well, he
let one
hasn't
go.
shot.
Yeah,
But
clearly not too rusty.
so Marauders opening up a 5-point lead.
Believe it's their biggest lead of the game.
It is. Yeah.
Rudisell to Espino. Clockers really confused by this zone defense the Marauders are throwing at him. Syatt, quick release. Back rims, no good. Davis the rebound. Immediately pushing in transition.
Fitzgerald, see if he dunks. No.
Open layup for Fitzgerald. He did not miss it. It's a 7-point advantage for the Marauders with 2:23 to go in the first half. Well, Coach Norman called a timeout. What do you think they're going to be talking about over there?
Got to get back on D. They got to pick up Darnell. And, from there, make somebody else make the shots. That's it. Those
Yeah.
two guys alone are 19 out of the 30 points.
Yeah, Darnell's been hurting them a lot. Fitzgerald's gotten a few fast break opportunities, but what I'm more concerned with right now is the offense, which looked pretty powerful at the start. And once that 3-point shooting started to dry up a little bit, they've looked just a little stagnant recently.
Yeah, it looks like when they do try to get it into the paint and penetrate, they're able to do it, and they kick it out. And then from there, they just haven't been able to create or finish. So
Yeah, what I like is that they're moving around a lot. The ball seems to be moving around a lot, which hasn't always been the case for that offense this year. It's just that they've been doing those things well, and they just haven't been able to capitalize nonetheless.
yeah, the 7-point lead that Dedham has now taken is more effect of Ashland missing shots. Not a lot of turnovers. They're just missing shots and not getting any second chance points.
Yeah, we mentioned Darnell, of course. Fitzgerald, a big scorer as well. And honestly, Justin Allison Cardoso coming in off the bench has been a pretty big impact player for them in somewhat limited minutes.
Yeah, I like the way he plays. Oh, no. Okay.
Quick press from Dedham.
Hugo Rossi kicks it to Rudisell.
Rossi was getting good minutes before. Rudisell off to the right. Borges will fight for the rebound, no good. So a mostly bench lineup here from Coach Norman. trying a different strategy. And
Great dish from Finn Davis to Justin Allison Cardoso.
yeah, Ruderstone did not have the height advantage there. And he was behind him. It's going to be a foul against, is that against Ruderstone?
Yeah. That's
Few bench players in right now. We saw have some pretty strong minutes before Coach Norman saw those and is looking to try to capitalize on them again.
yeah, say that name 3 times.
Yeah, you.
I know you
saw
looked
me
at
see
it.
it.
I know.
It's number 3 on
I was
Dedham.
reading it early. Oh,
in his first minutes of the game.
Cardoso.
Shot attempt, no good. Justin
Yeah.
fights for the rebound with
It's a
O'Brien.
I think it's a silent case or Plorfia. Iram. Plorfia.
Plorfia. All right.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm going to do my best.
Once you say it, it's just that when you look at it, it doesn't translate right away. Well, and then we also have number 34. Yukimchak, I believe. Good Scrabble word, though.
Yeah.
Be able to get rid of your K.
Espino. Nice pass to O'Brien to get it over half court. Dishes to Rossi. 2-man game. Over to Borges.
I'm going to mention something when we get a break, but back door.
Hugo Rossi plus the foul.
Love it.
Beautiful pass from Espino to find the cutting Hugo Rossi. First bucket for the Clockers in quite a little bit.
When O'Brien had the ball here, he did something that we don't see. He used a bounce pass. It was just a tiny little bounce pass, but it's so effective.
Rossi unable to complete the 3-point play. Tomorrow collects. And Davis will push in transition. Rossi out there to guard Darnell.
First free throw attempt for the Clockers tonight. Davis.
Triple no good. Tomorrow the rebound forces a shot back up. No good. Justin, once again, the second chance opportunity. Good for Dedham.
Yeah, that was
something to start looking out for.
Third chance.
Pelletier, Rossi a triple of his own. Going to be short. Davis the rebound. And immediately tomorrow pushes in transition. Rossi gets back on defense, and he's going to make him earn it at the line. Shot no good from tomorrow, but he's going to go shoot 2.
Rossi failing it. I mean, he's playing great defense.
I'm happy to give him that shot.
Yeah, if it goes, fine. I don't think he's going to be throwing them up all night from there, but he definitely earned that one.
What I think is interesting is that Coach Norman has him out guarding Darnell. I mean, Rossi, he's an athletic player, but with that height, I'd feel like you'd want him in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Noel checks in for the first time, number 23 on your screen, for the Clockers. Tomorrow drains the second. He's going to go 1 of 2 from the line and give Dedham a 10-point lead. 35-25 with 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Shot clock is off.
We'll see if the Clockers play for last shot here. Borges working against 2. And the Marauders take it away again. Noel comes back for the steal.
Yeah.
Borges gets his defender in the air. Layup attempt, no good. Rossi fights for the rebound, no good as well. Davis is going to have to force one up. And they're going to call a jump ball. Good heads-up play from Devin O'Brien. That'll be a Clockers advantage. 1.7 seconds to go, so they could have time for a quick shot here. If Dedham will let that happen, that is.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get Rudersil in for that, yeah.
But into Noel.
Noel for
quick 3.
Come on.
Would have liked to see it, but it's going to be no good. 35-25 is your score after 1 half of basketball here at Ashland High School. Rob, any thoughts? I mean,
yeah, I mean, the shots just weren't falling. Dedham stepped up their defense in that second quarter, and they did a great job, obviously, finishing on their end. A lot of fast break points, and have to see Ashland if they can settle down.
yeah, this looks like it was going to be a very high-scoring game from both sides, but
Need Ashland to really turn up the defense in the third quarter and make Dedham work for it. So, well, we're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza Roast Beef, and you're watching Ashland boys basketball here on WACA-TV. We'll be back in a moment.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
All right, we're ready for the second half to tip off here at Ashland High School. Welcome back. Rob Silver with my partner Chase Abrams. Chase, not the way we wanted the first half to go. Ashland trailing 35-25 to Dedham. What do you think they're going to do,
I mean,
besides score more points than Dedham?
Seriously, the record suggests the Clockers should be winning this game. But as it stands, Dedham, not only are they winning, but they're winning by 10 after a half. So,
yeah,
like you said, not exactly what the Clockers were looking to do.
That's what we need.
As Gutierrez has to throw it up to keep it from being a backcourt and throws it right to Arian Feenstra. Syatt thought about a transition three. Immediately double teamed, gets it out to Rudisil.
Good job resetting. Robinson, Espinino couldn't get the runner.
Espino tried the floater, but I think for the Clockers, they just need to look for more offensive versatility. They're just pretty much only throwing up threes.
So,
we saw them try something new there.
Yeah. My feeling, they have to step up the D, which they obviously had a little more intensity, created the turnover. But they have to bang the boards. They're not getting any second chance points, and they're, really, it's just killing them.
Yeah, well, opposing teams have the height advantage in a lot of these matchups, but Syatt showing what Ashland could do there.
Yeah, a lot of it's fundamentals, just, getting somebody on the a body on somebody.
Going to be a travel called on Rudisil.
That's unfortunate. Rudisil, 2 fouls, came out late in the second quarter after picking up his second foul. But he's the leading scorer right now for the Clockers with 8, followed by Tyler Robinson with 5. The Marauders led by the 4 threes off of the hands of Davis Darnell. So there he is with the ball. That he's somebody they got to control.
Quick ball movement from the Marauders offense results in a bucket at the hands of Tomorrow.
It's his first field goal. He had a free throw earlier, and the lead is now 12.
A one-handed catch from O'Brien. He's going to be short on the 3-point attempt, though, and Gutierrez collects the rebound. Darnell drives the lane. Layup is good. So we can score at the rim, too. And not exactly the start to this half. The Clockers were looking for a 4-0 run right out of the gate from the Marauders. Layup attempt from Feenstra's no good. And now Fitzgerald finds Milligan.
Cross court to Darnell, wide open.
Yeah, you called that before it even happened. We
Yeah,
both knew it. Tomorrow deep 3.
That's a good rebound. Rudisil chasing it down. See if he can create some offense.
Milligan almost read that. Espino, another floater. This one's good. First points of the half for the Clockers.
Made a correction off that first shot.
Yeah, this one looked like he was a little more in control, and you saw that from the result, obviously. Fitzgerald once again gets behind the defense.
Syatt.
Josh Syatt climbs the ladder to reject him.
Great job.
Rudisil, 3-pointer, no good. O'Brien
Syatt,
and
I
Syatt.
think, might get...
Thought that would be O'Brien, maybe up and over.
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
Yep, it's against Devin O'Brien. Yep, his first.
That's too bad. A lot of contact there. Syatt almost hit the floor, but... Go out and get him when he picks up the dribble. You can't let him stand around. Darnell for 3 from the corner, no good.
This is everything Espino collects. Up to Rudisil. Back to O'Brien. Syatt in the corner now. This is the ball movement we were looking for. Rudisil, 3-point attempt. This one's good. 39-30. Dedham with the lead. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter.
Very good ball movement, very unselfish play by the Clockers. Tomorrow.
Coach Norman seems to like this lineup.
Oh, and a misstep
Just a
there.
mental error there from Tomorrow. Missed an easy pass. It rolls out of bounds. Clockers will take back over.
As Evan Noel checks into the game.
And Devin O'Brien will take a seat on the bench.
4:20 to go. in the third quarter. Dedham's lead now down to 9, was up to 14.
Feenstra goes back to Rudisil. Another three-pointer. Rims out, but Josh Side collects the offensive board.
Good job by Evan Noel to keep it alive. That was an unfortunate pass.
Yeah, Side got it and immediately found Justin
Oh, and
Allison
there's a steal by
Cardoso in his face.
Rudisil right in front of us. Good job with the body.
Can't finish, late whistle, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe only the third and fourth free throws of the game for the Clockers.
Actually, the second and third.
Second and third. Oh, yeah, there was just the one from Hugo Rossi.
And one, yeah.
So very foul-free this game. Haven't really seen a lot of free throw attempts from either team. As Rudisil nails the first.
So Rudisil up to 12 points on the game, on the night. No
Only
good.
1 for 2 as that one's off to the left. 8-point advantage now for the Marauders.
But Dedham having a little bit of trouble here, and there's some more trouble.
Clockers making their defensive presence felt a little bit now.
Yeah, they're
and Dedham,
extending the defense a little bit. And
Dedham feels that they're going to add in a little press. Feenstra, Espino to Syatt. Back to Espino, and they're over half court.
another floater by Espino, no good.
Worked last time, no good this time. Milligan tries to keep it in bounds unsuccessfully. He'll be out of bounds, and the Clockers will regain possession.
Syatt should have grabbed that one.
Yeah,
Next
so-
time he'll remember that.
Darnell
But I
checked
like
out for
the,
a second for his first minutes on the bench,
No,
but now
Darnell?
he's right
Oh,
back in.
okay.
And he just checked back in.
Probably had to tie his shoe. Syatt, long 3 off the back rim. There's a rebound. That's what we need.
Offensive boards. Espino, mid-range attempt blocked from behind, but Syatt collects. Trying to drive baseline, somehow gets it to Feenstra. Back to Syatt in the corner. His three's good.
That was some great ball movement. Feenstra,
Love to see that.
penetrate and kick it. It's so much easier to shoot a 3 when it's coming from inside out.
Syatt collected it, had a second
Oh,
to catch his
and
breath and let it go.
Feenstra again on defense, making everything happen. Ruda's still up ahead and finishes it for 2.
And don't look now, but the Marauders' lead is down to 3, 39-36.
On the heels
Dedham's
of
still in the lead, but
11-0 run.
it will prompt a timeout from Coach Reed on the Marauders' side. So what did you see there?
That's what we said. They had to make some rebounds, which they did. Got some second chance, stopped Dedham from getting all these second and third chance points, and they stepped up the defense. Turnovers by Dedham, and they were able to finish.
Yeah, those steals that
So-
lead to transition buckets
And the
are
penetration and the
backbreakers.
kick, just a lot better all around fundamentally. So, well, we got a timeout. I wanted to bring up something totally unrelated, but our former athletic director, Stephen Marks, Ashland resident, nice little article in the paper today, Metro West Daily, about his charity foundation that he started called Linclusion, Linclusion. And it's an organization to raise funds to help kids with disabilities, special needs, participate in regular camps. And they raise funds, and they have a one-on-one person who will go to camp with the child and have them participate with all the regular students, and it's
It's fantastic.
getting great response. He said they've been getting inquiries from all over the world asking, and they're trying to take it slow because they want to do it right and everything like that. But he said he's seen, you see just these kids blossoming that normally would be stuck inside doing nothing. And so
Really incredible.
congratulations to Stephen Marks and his wife Jamie.
Yeah, I believe he's coaching in Medfield this year, Medfield girls basketball, and last I checked, they hadn't lost a game.
Oh wow! And there's a travel.
Davis tries to pump fake. Ashland bench was calling for it right away. Refs agreed. Turnover for the Marauders, and the Clockers will take back over. So immediately out of the timeout, Ashland forces a turnover, and they'll have another offensive possession here. All the momentum with Ashland right now. Espino trying to drive baseline unsuccessfully. Noel in the corner, misses everything. But Rossi collects, but he he hits the deck and he'll be called for a travel.
Called a travel kind of early.
It was the second he hit the ground. I think Rossi was expecting somebody to try for a jump ball there, and he just never got the contact.
Would have preferred he had a foot out of bounds or something. It would have been, but it's great to see Evan Noel back in the game, back playing.
Noel
Looks
and
good.
Rossi sharing the court for the first time tonight. A lot of height
Noel gets a hand
on that court for the Clockers. Noel gets a hand on it, doesn't force the turnover, but making his impact felt for sure.
Yeah, that's just something Dedham's got to think about every time.
Yeah. Clockers, a lot of length. Devin O'Brien and Rudisil as well.
That's Julian Allison Cardoso, number 21, into the game with his brother Justin, number 44. Open shot for
the three-point specialist, no good, but Justin there to collect. We've seen him seen shots like that fall to him multiple times now.
10th point of the game.
Espino showing off the handles. Gets it to O'Brien barely. Now looks for somewhere to go with it. Rudisil triple teamed.
Plenty of time. Needs some movement.
Quick footwork. Rudisil, wing triple. It's good. 41-39 Dedham with a minute to go in the third quarter. That's going to be a travel. There it is.
The defense does it again as Luke Whalen turns it over.
Quick whistle on Whelan.
Going to get a seat, and into the game again comes Milligan right back. So under a minute to go, Ashland has shaved the deficit to 2.
Clockers feeling that momentum. They're running a play here. Noel crosses over. Mid-range J, it's good. Tie game at 41. A big time for Noel to put his first points on the board tonight. Ashland has all the momentum and they can feel it. Justin Cardoso, no good off glass, no whistle. Shot clock is off. We're under 23 seconds. Hugo Rossi streaking ahead, unable to handle the pass from Rudisil. Good idea, just a little too strong off of Rossi's hands and out of bounds.
Even if he caught it at that point,
it was right under the basket.
Yeah, I like the thought. Oh, Rossi gets a hand on it. Noel. Wow, that's a big body.
Espino comes away with it.
10 seconds, plenty of time.
Rossi in the corner. No good, but Rudisil collects. O'Brien wing triple now. No good again. And Milligan will collect. He'll just hold on to it as the time runs out. But the Clockers, all that length on the court, and you see the effects.
Yeah. They hit shots. They created havoc on defense, and it was funny. We had the ref come over to us right before the game, before the second half, and he said he's reffed 3 games so far, I think, for Dedham, and he said he's never seen them play this well.
Interesting, yeah. I mean, competition brings out the best in you, right? And this is definitely a competitive game. We're knotted at 41 heading into the fourth quarter. It's anybody's game right now.
Yeah, the first 4 points of that third quarter were scored by Dedham, and they extended their 10-point halftime lead to 14.
14.
And then an 11-0 run by the Clockers, and and we ended up how'd they finish the quarter? So it was 39.
Let's see. So Dedham scored
16-2 run to finish the.
Dedham had the first 4 points of that quarter. 2 more points the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, 16-2 run, and we're even at 41 apiece.
I always love looking at the different shoes the players are wearing. Kind of off topic, but
yeah. Did you see the movie, the one about the Nike?
Air. I did see it. Yeah.
It's interesting how back then you couldn't have any colored.
They had to be 51% white.
Yeah. Rudisil open. And now nobody has plain.
Blocked from behind by Gutierrez, but Rudisil will draw the whistle and he'll go to the line to shoot too. Looking to give the Clockers their first advantage in quite a while.
Darnell not happy with the call. So Rudisil 1 or 2 from the line on his earlier trip to the charity stripe.
On front rims, no good. Second one is good. Clockers have the lead, 42-41, 7:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
18 points for Rudisill now.
See the game's leading scorer?
He is, yeah.
Milligan on the wing.
Darnell has 14 for Dedham.
He's got the ball now. I haven't seen him attempt a three since he airballed one from the corner.
They
a while ago.
They have not had a lot of shot attempts.
Rudisill looks like he had poked it away, but I think he got Tomorrow's hand there, and he'll be whistled for a reach.
His third foul. That's okay at this point in the game, as long as he doesn't pick anything up quick here.
Got to be careful. Coach Norman sticking with the length of this line. If Fitzgerald drives, and he'll get an easy bucket at the rim.
Good ball movement, rotation by Clockers. That's Fitzgerald's first points of the second half.
Yep, Dedham retakes the lead. Rossi runs out to set a screen for Espino. Open lane, Gutierrez, the emphatic rejection. Feenstra and Syed check in for Rossi and Noel. Good minutes from 23 and 24 on your Clockers roster. And Feenstra immediately gets the ball. To Rudisill. Jumper no good, but he'll go to the line again. 2 of 4 there
Milligan,
tonight.
maybe, yep. Got him on the wrist.
Just Milligan's first. Rudisill drains the first free throw.
Did we just lose some lights? What's going on with that?
And he's 2 for 2.
Athletic Director Anderson gonna
Going
look
to check
into
it
that.
out, yeah. Saw the lights flicker, but we still got most of them on.
Rudisill at 20 points now for the night. Didn't affect him one bit.
Backdoor sneaks behind the Clocker defense. Syed up to contest, forces the miss.
The defense again. Oh,
look at
great
Espino
job by
staying with the play there. Syed corner triple, no good. Rudisill the rebound.
That's
puts
what
it up, no
about.
good again. Gutierrez comes away with it. Tomorrow 2-on-1. His shot's no good. Both teams kind of just throwing up attempts at this point. There will be a jump ball called, and that'll be in favor of the Marauders.
Quick whistles here.
This game is going to be right down to the wire. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I love how the Clockers are contesting everything. Oh, nice screen for Darnell. No good, though. Followed it himself.
He was too far from that spot last time. Too short this time.
Feenstra
forces the turnover.
Yeah.
Great pass to find Syed. That's going to be called for a walk. Thought he set his feet, but I guess he took a step before that.
Yeah, I think it was the slide.
Coach Norman demonstrating why he thinks that was a legal move.
His was. Syed's wasn't. Unfortunately, he just...
It was a close call, but I believe the refs made the right one.
So move it around the perimeter.
That was Gutierrez and Darnell, a little back and forth.
Yeah, they had luck in the first half, success getting it in. Box out. Oh, wow.
Gutierrez, huge triple to give Dedham the lead. 46-44 now.
Syed's missed a couple from there. He's a little reluctant to put it up real quick.
Rudisill working on Milligan. Into the paint, layup. Will fall, and we're tied at 46.
Nice fingertip roll. Shot clock, was it? But
the bucket will count.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to fix the net. O'Brien happy to take care of that. Like I said, we're tied at 46. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game.
Shout out to Athletic Director Kevin Anderson for fixing the lights.
Our lights are back, yes.
Tied 46 apiece, 5:10 to go. Yeah, they haven't had the ability to just dump it in down low to Fitzgerald.
Gutierrez made the last one, not this time.
Good rebound again.
Absolutely, he was battling against Justin Allison Cardoso, who's been a rebound machine this game.
Espino lefty!
With the left hand, like you said. Carlos Espino, your point guard, giving the Clockers the lead. Got the whole bench on its feet with that one.
Spino, 2-time silver medal winner. He handles the ball well. He does everything.
I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, he just reminds me of Derek White. Just does what he needs to do. You know, he's everywhere. He can
That's going to be another travel. They got Davis on it earlier, and they got him again. No wonder that pump fake has been so effective for him tonight.
So Ashland leading by 2. That could be their biggest lead of the night. Chance to extend that.
Oh,
good. Yeah,
beautiful backdoor cut by Syatt. Doesn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line. I like that little give and go with Syatt and Feenstra.
Yeah, just caught Dedham standing around. Drew the foul, the 3rd foul of the night. 2 on Gutierrez now. This quarter alone.
Syatt hits the first free throw. I wouldn't say either team is in danger yet of going into the bonus.
No, the 5th foul.
Yeah.
So Dedham's on the verge. If they keep playing as aggressive as they are, Ashland. Syatt
drains them both. Ice in his veins. And immediately he'll check out for Evan Noel. And Coach Norman's got all that length on the court once again. A lot of height.
Evan Noel.
Timeout for the Marauders. 50-46 with 4:04 to go in the game.
Wow.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Again, both teams, you know, 3 and 5 Ashland, 2 and 6 Dedham. You don't have a lot of games that you see on the schedule where it's like, okay, I think we got a chance. And both teams kind of feeling that tonight and back and forth, just how we thought it would be.
Absolutely. Offense has been spectacular. Both teams shooting pretty high percentages from the floor, so it's definitely been a good watch. And Ashland only leading by 4 minutes to go.
Yeah.
It's still either team's game, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what these last 4 minutes have in store.
Yeah, I mean, the difference really being that in that first quarter, they were getting it down low to Fitzgerald, and he was, you know, able to score down low, and Justin Allison Cardoso also controlling the boards and getting those easy buckets. And they just shut them down. No rebounds, no second chance points.
Clockers have also absolutely won the turnover battle in this second half.
Absolutely, yeah. They've extended their defense a bit, and Dedham just is thinking about it.
I mean, I can't talk enough about how important length is on a basketball team. Clockers, maybe not the tallest team in the TVL, and probably don't have the height advantage in this matchup, but they have a lot of players with great length and who are very active on the defensive end, and that's caused them to cause so many turnovers.
Yeah, Rossi's had his hands on a few passes. Noel has made a big impact with his limited minutes. And Feenstra always.
If you look at the court right now, you've got 4 players who you can qualify as forwards for the Clockers. The one who's not is Carlos Despino. You can't really take Carlos out.
Yeah, he's going with his big lineup, Coach Norman. Gutierrez. Oh, almost.
Fitzgerald forces up a 2. It was a high percentage look. He goes off glass and in. Cuts the Clockers lead down to 2.
He gave Gutierrez a chance to pass it.
Thought Rudisill might have had a shot there. He'll drive into the paint, kick it out to Espino. Feenstra now. Back to Rudisill.
Finds a seam, lefty, off the glass, a little out of control.
Tried that up and under move. Was very close to going in. Would have been very impressive.
Yes.
Just a little bit off for Robbie Rudisill. Man, these passes are just barely sneaking by the Clockers' outstretched arms.
Doing a better job cutting off the passing lanes.
Gutierrez and Darnell trying to figure out who's going to shoot.
Dedham certainly not being aggressive to the paint. Feenstra skies for that.
Strong rebound. Up to Noel. Yeah. Sorry, Rob.
No, you're good. They're going to have numbers. Nope.
Yep, Noel denied en route to the hoop by Gutierrez, who's made his presence felt on the defensive end a few times tonight.
Oh, another turnover. A little too much zip on that pass. Couldn't be handled.
Darnell got a little rushed. Kind of surprising to see that from the senior captain on this Marauders squad.
Yeah, that was Plorfia.
Plorfia, yep. Just a little out of his reach. Tomorrow goes to check in for Dedham. Espino calling out the play. Working on Darnell.
Oh, nice
good
move.
crossover into the lane. Layup is good. Carlos Espino making points all on his own there.
Great crossover. Turned the defender around and found an easy lane to the hoop.
Glorfia to Darnell.
Back to 4 points.
Gutierrez. Wing triple, rims out, and Espino collects. Ashland has numbers. Feenstra. Layup, nice and easy. It's good. 6-point advantage for the Clockers. We're under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Feenstra, great job. Just,
Is that his first bucket of the night?
No, his second.
Second bucket.
Caught that near the 3-point line, one step, and laid it in.
Just glided to the
Darnell. Just when you think he's
a back-breaking triple.
cooled off, he hits a huge three, cuts the lead in half, 54-51.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Who sings that song? Who sings that song?
Which song?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm not sure. don't.
All right,
don't
I'll give you a
that
hint.
look.
I'll give you a hint. It's something you might eat for dinner. Well,
You want to just tell me?
they sing.
Okay.
It's a food with you make it out of hamburger. Square, you put it in a pan. Meatloaf.
Okay.
For the love of God.
No, I just wanted to make you say it. I knew it the whole
All
time.
right. Okay.
Obviously.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you that.
1:45 to go. Like you said, 54-51. Ashland has the lead now. Not in danger of going into the bonus with only one team foul. Dedham's got 3 on them.
Yeah. And we talked about that before, but sometimes that can come, that can end up hurting Dedham, because if Ashland extends this lead 4 or 5 points and Dedham is forced to foul, it's going to do no good.
Kind of surprised at that timeout, but I mean, Coach Reed saw that his players were pretty tired. Now they're going to start a pretty heavy press on the Clockers.
That's exactly what it was. He wanted to get the press set up.
Espino barely gets it to Rudisil, but now Noel goes to Feenstra. Another layup, it's good. That is how you beat the press. Clockers, absolutely textbook play right there. And their lead's back up to 4. Arian Feenstra, a couple huge layups down the stretch. Deep triple from Darnell. Back rims, no good.
Evan Noel hauls in the rebound, and Rudisil gets crushed. That's foul number 4.
It's going to go against Darnell.
And I have to correct myself on the foul thing, because actually Dedham's the ones at the foul, so it's not going to hurt them. It's Ashland.
Rudisil working on Allison Cardoso.
Next foul puts them at the paint. Rudisil
drives by, pump fake. Espino immediately met. Wing 3, it's good. It's good for Robbie Rudisil.
Lighting the lights tonight, Rudisil.
59-51, and that might have been the dagger. Darnell tries to respond, short and off.
Fitzgerald intercepted by Rudisil, and he bowls over Espino, but Espino gets called for the block.
Didn't quite set his feet in time.
Fitzgerald needed to throw that one up in the air.
Rudisil got the whole bench on their feet after that last
59-51.
triple. Evan Noel will take a seat to a nice ovation. Josh Syed checks in for him. Huge minutes from Evan Noel.
Darnell has to put it up. No good.
Josh Syed the rebound.
Kind of have to foul.
They're not doing it though. Clocker's just moving the ball around.
One of those go for a steal, and if you can't, then foul him maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call. Darnell will foul Espino with 31.7 seconds to go. And Carlos will go to the line looking to extend this Clocker lead.
59-51. Can you do that math in your head?
110.
And the over-under was a 111.5. Espino misses the first.
I think the anybody who picked the over is hurting a little bit right now.
Well, it's still, this is what you like to see, both sides sweating it out, because Dedham's going to go down. I can't see Ashland really contesting it at this point. So 51, excuse me.
Got to go to Darnell almost definitely.
Oh, nice zip pass down low to Fitzgerald.
Side fouls him, not exactly what you want to see, but Fitzgerald doesn't make the bucket, so they're going to make him earn it at the line. Only the second foul on the Clockers.
23.8 seconds to go. Dedham trailing by 9. Fitzgerald nails the first. 112. That puts it over.
Evan Noel right back in for Syed after that foul.
Makes them
Fitzgerald,
both.
yep.
So they'll pressure here. Got to get over the timeline. Great job. Good work.
There's that
nice
bounce pass.
Exactly.
I knew you'd be a
Rudisil.
fan of that.
Keep it in his hands or Espino. Both good
Espino's,
free throw
yeah.
shooters.
Walker's just going to keep moving this ball around.
7. They're going to let it go.
There it is. Well, as the clock ticks down, 60-53 is your final here at Ashland High School. If you tuned in tonight, you got a good one. Back and forth the whole game long. Clockers finally pulled away at the end. And yeah, 60-53. Clockers the 7-point win. A great, great finish for Ashland.
Yeah, I mean, going into the half, you're just sitting there like, what happened? And all of a sudden, they just kind of fell asleep in that second quarter. They played a good first quarter, and yeah, Coach Norman with his inspiring speech at the there's the dunk by Rudisil.
Love to see it.
Yeah. And actually coming right out of the locker room, Dedham was the one that kind of was fired up. They had the first 4 points, extended the lead to 14, and then with a 16-2 run to finish the quarter, they were all tied at 41 apiece.
It had me a little worried, not going to lie. Came out of the half, they looked like they had all the momentum still.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if Ashland's adjustments just hadn't worked, but they found the on switch, and it was all Clockers from there.
Yeah, so, yeah, like you said, 41-41, and then the final ends up 60-53. It was back and forth for a while, but then Ashland really kind of hunkered down and stepped up the defense, and yeah, they did it. They did it, and it was really, we'll go over the scores, but real quickly, just to highlight Dedham and their scores. Davis Darnell, 12 in the first half, 5 in the second, 17. He was their leading scorer, but a nice performance by Justin Allison Cardoso, as well as Will Fitzgerald. Cardoso had 10, and Fitzgerald as well had 11, or 13, excuse me. So those were the leading scorers. On the Ashland side, once again, always, evenly, spread out.
Share
You
the
never know
wealth.
where you always expect Rudisil is going to be the high scorer, but you don't know where the secondary help is going to come from. Tonight, again, Espino, a solid 9 points.
Absolutely.
And highlighted by that nice drive at the end.
The
where
left-handed lay.
Yeah, the left-handed layup
Yeah.
where he kind of deked the defender.
I think
and,
we were all pretty excited after that one.
yeah, Feenstra 6 and 4 in the closing minutes on the
Those two
receiving
fast
end of
break
those 2
layups.
fast breaks. Yeah, that was great. And Evan Noel with that turnaround jumper late in the third quarter, his first 2 points, I think, of the season, possibly, but looked good. Played great on defense. Tyler Robinson had 5. And Robbie Rudisil, hold on, let me get out my calculator. 25 points for Robbie Rudisil.
Another great offensive showing
Yeah,
from
so
the junior.
yeah, so that kind of wraps it up here. We want to thank again our crew tonight: Nick Cunningham, Mackie Kotub, Alicia Hall, Jeff Hall, Paul Bowden, and our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza. Thank you again. Fed everybody. Want to thank our rebounder tonight. We did have a 3-point contest. I won 9-8. Thank you very much. Our rebounder. A
Can
little
we
bit
check the record on that one? Because I think I got that one. I think I won that.
You didn't win that.
I absolutely won
You
that.
had
You had
6.
7.
I had
8,
9.
You had 7.
I had 9.
No, my last second shot made it 8-7.
I didn't even know why you were taking
I
that.
absolutely won that.
I hit the last one to make it 9.
I think you had 7.
I mean, we'll do it right now, but I can reenact it. I didn't even know why you were
I
shooting.
finally got a win. I don't know why you're taking this away from me.
Oh, it's totally not. I had 7 going into the last rack, and I hit the last ball. All right.
I must have missed that. I must
That's
have
all
missed
right.
that.
Honest, we'll say we'll call it a tie
Okay.
at this point, and we'll do it again because that's what we do. We have
Very
fun
convenient.
here.
Yeah.
So we'll be back tomorrow night. I won't be, but Chase will be here with
Andrew Clay, his
Andrew
first
Clay.
basketball game, second game on WACA-TV.
As
We're
the-
very excited.
Yeah, men take on Dover Sherburne
Yes.
and look to get their record to 500. with playoff on the horizon possibly. So thanks for watching tonight. On behalf of my partner Chase Abrams, I'm Rob Silver saying good night. And whoa, silver medal. Robbie Rudisil.
Couldn't forget. Yeah, okay.
Got to go to Robbie. So Robbie gets the silver medal. Saying good night and go Clockers.
We'll see you next time.